As we approach the end of 2021, traders are now eager to find out analyst predictions for some of the most popular markets for 2022. And this year has been really dulling for the precious metal gold, but can gold shine bright in 2022? Welcome to our market analysis videos here at Zenfinex. My name is Connor Woods and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the company. And for today's video, I'm going to provide to you my 2022 forecast for the volatile but popular gold market. I'm going to carefully run through the main fundamental factors that will influence the price next year, then move on to the chart and conduct a balanced technical analysis. Okay, first of all, let's recap on the price action that we've seen, especially during 2021. It seemed a really long way away now when gold actually reached those new all-time highs in 2020. Following that, analysts predicted gold to keep flying higher throughout 2021, probably the easy thing to say. And it's fair to say that the optimism of a global economic rebound helped by successful vaccination programs has meant gold has struggled for those investment flows. However, it is important to put this into context. The price does still sit above the pre-pandemic levels and is relatively high, trading up at around $1780 per ounce. Looking into next year, one of the main fundamental factors to watch out for is the use of the monetary policy by the Federal Reserve. As it stands right now, there's obviously an accommodative approach that's being adopted. However, this isn't going to last too long. The Federal Reserve have announced they're going to taper in 2022. This means cutting back on their asset purchases and adopting a tighter approach as the economy rebounds. This will lead to an increase in interest rates, which makes the opportunity cost of holding gold higher. It also increases the value of the dollar, which moves inversely to gold. Unfortunately, we have to speak about the pandemic as well. I'm sure we're all bored about hearing about it, but it's going to massively influence what monetary policy is adopted. As it stands, the vaccination programs have been successful in Europe, the US and UK as well. Isn't quite the case for the less economically developed countries though. COVID-19 has the capability to cause panic in the markets, like investors have seen with the development of the Omicron variant. If this variant or any other variants pick up speed and force more lockdown restrictions, especially in the colder winter months of Q1, then this will likely aid the price of gold, as it could mean the more accommodative approach of monetary policy stays around for longer. In my opinion, I think COVID is going to be a factor throughout 2022, and it's likely to linger in the background, even if it seems like the world is out of the woods with it all. Next, we have this debate around Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin stealing investment flows from gold? This is always an interesting debate, and hopefully it's starting to get the attention it deserves. Some traders may remember gold doing this to silver, but essentially the rise of Bitcoin is said to be an obstacle for gold, as gold has been a bit flat as Bitcoin has been rising. These are both non-interest paying investments, and there's been much debate as to whether traders are picking Bitcoin. I'm sure that's what everyone's talking about in their group chats, rather than gold or any other crypto for that matter, over the likes of gold and other metals as the world and markets progress. Now, this is just a final note on geopolitical issues, something to keep tabs on. Trade wars and sanctions always hurt economic growth prospects, which can cause increases in investments into safe haven gold. The Taliban's takeover in Afghanistan is one that's raising fears of increased terrorism in 2022, and we also have the ongoing relationship between the US and Russia/China still being a bit off, bit dodgy. Well, 2022 forecast, my prediction. Well, I've read a few and they're very varied. Australia and New Zealand's ANZ Bank predict something between $1,500 and $1,600 per ounce, so lower, whereas Goldman Sachs seem to be holding their $2,000 per ounce prediction. I see gold fluctuating significantly throughout 2022 as the recovery isn't going to be smooth. However, I believe the recovery will be strong overall, and I see gold no higher really than $1,850 per ounce. That's going to be my prediction. This is an average price forecast though, and it is likely to fluctuate above and below these levels. Let's take a look at the chart and have a look at a technical analysis as well. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. Okay, so here is the chart for gold. I'm on the daily time frame. I've put in there my price prediction for 2022, the 1850. And yes, I do think we're going to have fluctuations above and below, of course. Now, 2021 has pretty much been a really flat story of where we've been trading in between this range which is up at around 1916, and then we also have this range down here at the bottom of the range, which is down at 1676. So where I think let's make a case for any bulls out there where we can get a nice buying opportunity from. And I think first of all it's really important to highlight what we see here. Now not only is this a previous order block level, but it's also an area of 3 different supports. So if I just mark that and I actually put that as our let's call it a double bottom, because that is what it was at the time. So as you can see, we created this double bottom and we increased, and it's also one of our order blocks. But look how much we wicked down into that level, literally to the pip. And since then we have been trading higher, a factor I've mentioned before. Do I think we're going to get a test of there eventually? I think we're going to get a test of there pretty sharpish within Q1. By the end of Q1, I think we're going to have a test of this level at 1720. So I think maybe this is going to act as a real support level, because as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3. So the bulls may want to get a trading opportunity at this level, because it would also be a situation where we've actually taken liquidity from these lows as well, which is good. Normally a sign. Stop loss just on the low. Targeting our price of around 1850. If you want to keep targeting that throughout the year, then go for it. If you think it's going to be higher and you think you may get the top of the range again, 1915, looking at a 4.8R risk reward. And here we're looking at a 3.23 risk reward if we target our 2022 prices. That's one of the main cases for the bulls. Also, let's have a look at the RSI indicator, which is also sitting pretty neutral at the moment, which is reflected in this really poor price action we have. Moving average case at the moment, what you can see here is you can see the moving average, the 50-day moving average starting to cross. We're getting quite a significant crossing over of the moving averages here, which normally is a sign that we're going to get some sort of explosion to either side, which makes sense because it has been pretty dull for at least 2 weeks now. A case for the bears, what you'd want to see if you're really bearish on gold is, of course, you'd want to see price falling first of all into this level here, but more importantly, if we can get a close below that level, a close below that level opens up the opportunity for price to fall to something like 1600, which is which was Australia Bank's price target. Other than that, I do have a good selling opportunity, which I'm going to be looking for, and it's up at around this order block here. If we're just using the body of the candle, with our stop loss maybe just above where the range is, you can see the price hasn't quite reached there yet. OB entry, which stands for order block entry level. Looking for a short position at the moment, with our stop loss just below. Targeting meant probably the double bottom level around 1719, or if you want to be a bit more aggressive, maybe the 15%, but still a really nice risk reward there. We're looking at 6.3. I did have an alert that was set here. This was before this run up, and it nearly touched it. So I need to reset that alert down up at around 1888 is where I'm going to have my alert. Of course, for the bulls out there, we're looking for a break above this order block, and then we're going to be looking to test the highs at around 1950 at some point. But then obviously for me that's going to be a nice selling position. So if I am stopped out here, no worries, only 1% risk, and maybe the outlook for gold will be will be strong if we're looking at levels at around 1940. So for gold, to recap, this double bottom for me, this double bottom that we have here is really significant. If we can hold that double bottom, then I'll be looking for a buy up to 1850. If we close below it, then I think we're looking at a more of a longer term bearish outlook for gold. It's the same with the bull story really. If we get above where this trading range is and we get a solid close above the trading range up here, then we're looking at the highs of 2020 again, or at the start of 2021, sorry, up at around 1950. Alternatively, it's a nice selling opportunity down into our double bottom. So we're playing the ranges at the moment, but I am knowing that a break either way could mean the longer term outlook changes. So that's it for my gold 2022 price prediction. I hope everyone's enjoyed the video. Make sure you've liked and subscribed to our channel if you did. Also drop in any comments on the comment section. What are your price predictions for gold? And I bet there's a huge range and a huge debate as to where people think gold is going to go. Either way, I'm expecting some sort of explosive move to be coming very soon. But other than that, I hope everyone has a great trading day today at the time of recording this video, and anyone watching it in future months to come. I'll provide an update to this forecast as and when is necessary. But I hope everyone take care, and I'll catch you all for the next forecast video. Cheers.